Am I back? Is this real? Am I live? Finally back from some kind of world thingy that I've been on somewhere. Welcome back. I'm back myself, and it's been a long time. It's been a long time, guys. It's been a while. I think it's been a while since we've seen each other, right? Live like this. So long. So much has happened the past year, in the past, I haven't seen you since last year. And so we're now, you can tell I lost a lot of weight, right? A whole lot of weight because of stuff that's been happening. And so we're here now. It's happening, and I'm back. I am back, and then not going away again. So I want to thank you guys. Is the music loud? Let me know. Is the music kind of loud? Let me know. But yeah, so I am back, guys. Thank you so much for coming here. I got news when it comes to Nintendo Switch 2 and a whole bunch of other stuff, plus a life update, things that are going to be going on here on the channel. So I appreciate every one of the 40 of your awesomeness who are right here with me, because I can see the little 40 number there that are present here. Thank you so much for being here. You're awesome. Love you for being here. Thank you. And so, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. This is the first time we're going live in the new year. And excuse me. We're gonna do good stuff moving forward. And so let me go ahead and do a shout out. So if you are in the chat, I miss you guys. I really, really miss you guys. If you want to chat, I want to go ahead and do a shout out. If you want your name shouted out, go ahead and write anything in the chat, and I can go ahead and shout your name out really, really quick here before I get into the main video, into the main live stream, right? To give you guys updates on Twitch 2. We're gonna do a little game. Right? We're gonna do like a little game to talk about the games that are coming out for the rest of the year. And so let's go ahead and let me start here with I'm going to go ahead and start from the top. If you want to shout out, make sure you write down in the comment, write an emoji, whatever you want, and I'll go ahead and shout your name out. Let's start out with shout out to Steven Castro. Welcome, Steven Castro. I appreciate you so much. Shout out to Academy member moderator, or I was saying head moderator, Blue Moon. Academy member and head moderator, Jen Mar. Shout out. We have here Having Hope 5. Welcome, Having Hope. Lottie Troher. Welcome, Lottie. Welcome. We also got Sager here. Sager's in the house. We got Academy member Chris Lancer is in the house. Welcome, welcome. We got Raymond Rupp in the house as well. Welcome, Raymond. We got Jessica Labs is also in the house. Welcome, Jessica. We got Power Mad UK, all the way from the UK. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I know it's kind of late over there, so thank you so much for being here. Sager, the elemental hero, the Shadow King, Link, Dragon, Wolf King. Welcome. Let's see here. Who else we got? Cameron Haynes. Welcome back. Welcome back. Lottie Troy here. Was the Lottie? Darren Townsend is in the house. Welcome. You got Johnny Hernandez is in the house as well. Welcome. 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 Going down the list. Going down. Welcome, Matt. What's going on? What is going on, Matt? Welcome to Academy member Flamehawk 5. Welcome. Welcome to Yatu Utayan. Hopefully I said it right. Yatu, welcome to the Odyssey. We also got, let's see here. Arian Shani, welcome, Arian. And Academy member, moderator, and co-host to the Nintopic podcast coming out this Friday is Joycey J is in the house as well. Welcome, Joycey J. And that is it for the chat right now. Thank you all 45 of you. If I miss your name, go ahead and write an emoji. Anything you write in the chat, I'm gonna go ahead and shout you out. Okay. So if you want a shout out, then go ahead at any moment during the live stream. And I notice your name there, and I have not said it yet. I will shout you out, and I will tell you. I will let you guys know. Well, as y'all know, I'm back. Suffered a little bit of a setback when it comes to my health. I started out with the flu. Yeah, I started out with the flu around Christmas time. I would say around the 23rd, 24th. After that, soon after we did the live stream for the giveaway, I came down with the flu. And so after I got the flu, and that lasted forever. Didn't want to go away. But then it complicated itself, and it turned into they told me it was a flu A apparently, and then that affects your respiratory system, and so that turned into double pneumonia. And so I was in the hospital for a long time. I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys I was in the hospital, but I didn't want to worry anybody. And so yeah, I was in the hospital. Let's see here. Let me get some lo-fi. So I was in the hospital for a while. I mean, I was in the hospital first, a couple days. I left the hospital, and then I went back to the hospital, and I stayed more days because apparently I got into critical condition. And so, excuse me, they kept me in the ICU around the clock, like care for a long time. And then I was finally to leave. I finally left the hospital 2 days ago. It was my second day home. I took the first day to just completely rest. I really wanted to come back here and do content and do a lot of stuff, and so I wasn't allowed to. It told me to rest, but I'm here now. As you can see, I'm feeling better. I can talk now without losing my breath, and so I'm happy. I'm stronger. I got more energy, and I'm excited for 2024 and for what's happening here on the channel. So just a quick reminder, guys. If you were a winner for the last giveaway, I do apologize because of all this the sickness stuff. I did get delayed when it comes to shipping out some prizes. But I will continue to ship out the prizes until I ship everything out and you have everything in your hands. That's it. That includes digital copies of games. That includes my TV is talking to us. I have one of those TVs that have stop. TV stop. TV stop. I have one of those TVs that has like a thing, you know, like an assistant, like a Siri, and it keeps waking up. No, I'm not saying TV. Stop. Go to sleep. No, don't go to sleep. Stay where you are, but just stop. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just do this. Stay right there. Okay. All right. I'm good. Sorry about that. The TV. I don't even know what to call it. It just comes alive once in a while. But yeah. So anybody who is still waiting for a prize for the giveaway, I promise it's gonna go out very, very, very soon. Okay. Promise that the next giveaway is not gonna start until everybody has their prizes. Okay. I still have to ship a Nintendo Switch OLED. I gotta ship I gotta deliver some digital codes for Mario Wonder. I'm talking about this off the top of my head. Metroid code for Metroid or Metroid Prime code. So just to let you know, I'm actually thinking about it because I have everything on top of my head. What else do I have to deliver? 2 Mario Wonders, 1 Metroid. That's the Switch OLED. I have to deliver the Orion screen. That big Orion screen is in the box already. You need to put the label and ship it through. And also I have to confirm that the E-Wing chair from the giveaway has been shipped. That I have to confirm and get that tracking number over to the winner. So that is that's what's happening when it comes to. Yeah, I was about to unplug TV, Joycey. That's what's happening when it comes to the giveaway. So I'm on top of that. Give you guys an update for that. So thank you so much for your patience. I love you so much for that because you don't know, guys. I have the best and most patient followers ever. You guys are just super amazing, and I really truly appreciate that. And so now that we're back, now that we're live, now that we're here, let's talk about something. Let's talk about the Nintendo Direct. Okay, if you follow me on Twitter, I normally don't do any more leak videos or source videos. Like where if I get a source telling me something, I don't do any more videos like that. I just drop everything on Twitter. Whenever I get something that somebody told me or somebody emailed me, I just drop it off on Twitter. I just make a tweet, whatever it is, and then I'll push it to Twitter. And I leave it out of the YouTube channel. So that I concentrate only on the content the content that is out there. For example, the Nintendo news that is out there that you guys need to get, right? The daily news, things that are happening in the world of Nintendo. And then of course I also do the rumors and the leaks and all that stuff towards the end of the video before I give you guys the full content. And so follow me on Twitter, on X, Twitter. So it's Mike Odyssey YT. I got some. If you want to know what sources tell me, that is a place where I drop everything. That I received some advice from a really credible content creator who also is in the world of leaks and stuff like that. He said just drop it, keep your channel safe and just drop everything on Twitter and X. And so that's what I've been doing. And so how about we talk about the Nintendo Direct? Okay. We can talk about the Nintendo Direct. And this is something that of course I got information from a source. And then it includes a date. It includes a whole bunch of games. And includes basically information about this Nintendo Direct that is upcoming in February. It's no surprise that there is a Nintendo Direct coming in February. It's no surprise that there's a Nintendo Direct coming in February. We all know that. Anybody who's involved with Nintendo, who's used to Nintendo, knows that every February there is a Nintendo Direct. What is always up to the mystery is when and what's going to be in it. And so I want to share with you. Let me go ahead and see if I can go ahead and share this with you here. I'm going to share my Twitter account, my tweet for today, and show you guys exactly what's been said to me. And because it's this is not Twitter, this is Instagram. I'm trying to live stream on Instagram, but I'm not having too much luck with that. But let's go ahead and go here. Let me find that. Okay, all right. Okay, so now I can go ahead and share my screen really fast. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen so that I can show you guys the prediction. All right, so you guys can see the screen here. Let me go ahead and make sure. All right, you guys can see the screen here, right? Let me know if everyone can see it correctly. See it right? I wonder if I can make it bigger. Can I? There you go. Let me know if I can make it bigger. Let me know if that works. If you guys can see everything well. What's going on, Duan? Duan Davis in the house. Welcome. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you. Gina Baby is in the house as well. Welcome, Gina. Hello, Gina. Welcome, Anthony. Welcome, Anthony Chickmont. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. You're awesome. All right, here. All right, everybody can see it. All right, so let's go ahead and go over it. Let's go ahead and go over this. I'm not gonna tell you. Take it with a grain of salt or whatever. I just put this information out there. If it comes to pass, it comes to pass. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm not stressing over it. But here is what we have so far. Okay, so my source told me that there is a Nintendo Direct happening in the first week of February 7th. Okay, so February 7th is a Wednesday. It's the rumored Nintendo Direct. So that's what we have now. Of course, the Nintendo Direct will of course be just like every other Nintendo Direct, 40 minutes of Nintendo Switch games. No Nintendo Switch 2 is involved in this particular Direct because it is the very last Nintendo Direct associated with the Nintendo Switch. Okay, so Nintendo is going to focus on unfinished business. Okay, so this is it's unfinished business with the Nintendo Switch. Okay, so you can expect games that were rumored, right, or credible sources have mentioned, and maybe got some of it right and some of it not right, or for example, we knew that Metroid Prime was going to make it on the Nintendo scene because of one of the credible leakers out there. And that same credible leaker also mentioned Twilight Princess, right? And Wind Waker. And so that is on the list. So it says here is another date, February 7th, Nintendo Direct. Roughly 40 minutes of Nintendo Switch, not Switch 2. Games coming out in this spring and forward. So in the spring and forward. So because the Nintendo Direct is in February, then we know that another Recollection, which is a Nintendo Switch game coming out this month, is already out, right? We might hear more about Mario versus Donkey Kong because by the time that the February airs, the Nintendo Direct from February airs, I think that game would have been still pending in a week. Like I think the following week for that game for Mario versus Donkey Kong. I think it's the second week if I'm not mistaken. Let me know if I'm correct. But I don't think Mario versus Donkey Kong is going to make a big appearance in that Direct. So Luigi's Mansion release date for April. Okay. Paper Mario Thousand Year Door release date for May.
So it looks like Paper Mario Thousand Year Door is Nintendo's big game for May, I guess, because compared to last year, we had Tears of the Kingdom in May, so that was May was Nintendo's big month in 2023. This year looks like it's gonna be Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. Fantasy Island, the girl who stole time is gonna be part of the direct. Metroid Prime 2 and 3 HD dual pack. Remember, HD it's not remake, so it's not the same as the remastered version. It's not gonna be a remastered, it's HD. It's the same exact game. It's just they what they did was they converted it to fit on your screen better, you know? Like instead of the little square rectangle, 16 by 9, you know, HD resolution instead of the regular 480 that we used to have with the square TVs or with the GameCube. And so Metroid Prime 2 and 3 HD dual pack. Metroid Prime 4 teaser. No release date. I think it's because this game is a dual release, like Switch and Switch 2. And so I think they're gonna wait to show off the Switch 2 and show off Metroid Prime 4 and the new graphics. But Metroid Prime 4 teaser. This one's a big one. This one's like I don't know, but it's on the list. A 2D new Donkey Kong game with multiplayer. So basically, a side-scrolling 2D Donkey Kong game, a brand new one, with a new art style, just like they did with Mario Wonder. So we have 2D new Donkey Kong game with multiplayer. Apparently, it's a new art style, you know. So coming out for the Switch. So at least we know there's still newer games coming out on the Switch, and they're not all just ports. Zelda, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess dual pack. We spoke about that one. Call of Duty from the Wii U, a port. So there'll be a Call of Duty game. But the one I don't know about. I don't play Call of Duty, so I don't know what game was on the Wii U from Call of Duty. Super Mario Galaxy 2 HD. That's a big one, and again don't know. If it happens, it's good. If it doesn't, sorry. Super Mario Galaxy 2 HD. That makes sense because they have not ported that one to the Switch. We got the Super Mario, the anniversary edition of that pack, All Stars edition, right? Where we got 64 Super Mario Sunshine and we got Super Mario Galaxy. But they left out Super Mario Galaxy 2, which apparently a lot of people actually prefer to the first one. And so I'm guessing this is going to be the Mario game or the last Mario game on the Nintendo Switch besides Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. And I'm guessing this is going to be a holiday game for the Switch. Plus third-party games, in parentheses, Hollow Knight, Silk Song, and others. So that is the information we have for the Nintendo Direct. I'll be happy with half of it coming to. For example, the seventh of the Direct. I would love to see Mario Galaxy 2 HD. I did not play Mario Galaxy 2. I would love to have it on the Switch to play. What else we have here? I could care less about Call of Duty. Fantasy Island, also a good game. We know that one was already delayed till the summer. Luigi's Mansion, Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. What else? That 2D Donkey Kong game with the new art style and multiplayer function is going to be an interesting one to see if it comes to pass. That's about it. That's about it when it comes to the Nintendo Direct. All right, that's it when it comes to the Nintendo Direct. So let's see here. Do you want to ask anybody had a question? How powerful do you think the Switch 2 was powerful going to be? Created to guess yes or no. Yeah, I think the Nintendo Switch 2 will be powerful enough for current generation games. Not as powerful as the most powerful systems right now, Xbox Series X or PlayStation 5. But I think it'll be as powerful enough to be able to, play a part in all these games that are coming out for the Nintendo Switch. So I feel like it will be more powerful than the Steam Deck. Remember, Nintendo has been working with handhelds for a long time, and so they probably perfected the form factor, or are perfecting the form factor for cooling, in order for it to be able to, give you guys a better Switch that functions well and performs well, even with high graphical, consuming games. So power consuming. So I don't think it's gonna be crazy powerful, but I think it's gonna be just powerful enough. That's how Nintendo is. Nintendo doesn't really outdo it with the power. They don't undercut the power either. Because if you look at the Nintendo Switch, when the Nintendo came out for the Switch, when it came out for the first time, it had enough power in 2017 for what the Switch needed to do, right? It had enough power to run Breath of the Wild. It had enough power to do what it needed to do. And so this console is also going to be powerful, but it's not going to be like the ultimate teraflops and a whole bunch of other stuff. It's going to be powerful enough to give us a good amount of games that look great, right? I think the focus will be on more like docked games when it comes to how games looked, right? The 4K resolution and all that stuff. I think that the focus will be on dock mode rather than handheld mode. On handheld mode, because we have an 8-inch LCD display, you will be able to play games in 1080p, which is a big upgrade from the Switch right now. It's a big upgrade. So even when you have your Switch on handheld mode, it'll still be an immense upgrade in resolution and in how it looks to the current Nintendo Switch, right? So you're going to see the difference. If you are a handheld gamer, you're going to see the difference on the Switch too, because of not only the bigger screen, but the resolution is going to be higher. Excuse me. 1 second. Be right back. Back. All right. So, power wise, then, I think the power will be focused more on dock mode than on handheld mode, but still, you'll still be able to play the games. You'll still be able to take them with you wherever you go, because I think that's going to be Nintendo's major selling point with this console. With the Nintendo Switch, it was the portability, right? It was the handheld versus dock mode, the introduction of that, right? A hybrid console. With the Switch 2, that is still going to be the selling point, but the selling point is going to increase because it's going to be, let's say, a AAA game, like a AAA game that is really high graphical consuming. You'll be able to actually play on the go. And I know there are some consoles out there that kind of do that, but they haven't perfected the cooling. Like I own a Steam Deck, and I know everybody knows what happened to me with the Steam Deck, right? The Steam Deck, I owned it for a while. Installing a game, it heated up so bad that it burned my hand. I got rid of it. But let's see here. All right, so yeah. This is the year 2023 is a year of the Switch 2. We can already see it, guys. We can already see it because of all the ports, all the remakes, Nintendo's calendar. Let's go ahead and play the game, because not only that's the Nintendo Direct. But I also put together like a little game for you guys. Let me go ahead and get that ready here. Let's go ahead and get that here. Let me go ahead and share the screen with you guys again. All right. I think this is it. There you go. All right. So take a look at this, guys. Look at this. Let me see if I can make it bigger. Make it bigger. All right, there you go. Let's see here. Oh, check it out, guys. Check it out. I don't know if I can grab it here. Bigger. All right, so check it out. So I created this graphic here. Let me know if you guys can see it. I created this graphic here because this is Nintendo's year. Okay, this is the year that matters right now. What you're looking on screen is Nintendo's next fiscal year. Let me go ahead and do some quick. There you go. So take a look at this. This is Nintendo's next fiscal year. Okay, this is the time frame. This is when the Switch 2 is gonna come out. All right, so this is when the Nintendo Switch 2 is gonna come out. And so together, we're gonna go ahead and fill out all of these months with games, and of course, we'll put in there the Nintendo Switch 2 because I also have information about that. Okay. So Having Hope 5 says, yep. Having Hope 5 says that Princess Peach Showtime is gonna be right here. Bring it to the front. I think I have to bring it to the front. That's in the back, bring it to the front. Okay, I can send this to back. The back. Okay, there you go. So we got, yeah. So Having Hope 5 says Princess Peach Showtime is coming in March. All right. And the reason why, the reason why I started in March and ended in February, because this is Nintendo's next fiscal year. All right. So right now, believe it or not, we are still in Nintendo's 2023 fiscal year. And so in March, it's when we begin Nintendo's 2024 to 2025 fiscal year. This is when the Nintendo Switch 2 will be released, and there will also be games related to the Nintendo Switch here, Nintendo Switch 2. This year, I think we will get more games than ever because we will have a combination of Switch 2 and Switch games launching side by side in some of these months. And so we got March starting out the fiscal year with Princess Peach Showtime. Let's see here. I'm guessing Mario Kart will be December game. All right, let's go ahead and move Mario Kart to December. Let's see here. Mario Kart December. Where is December? Okay. So we'll put Mario Kart here in December. All right, let's see who else. I thought year was April 1st, March 31st. Let's see here. I'm guessing Mario Kart will be December. Paper Mario 1000 Your Door, July. Okay. Paper Mario 1000 Your Door. Let's go for July right here. All right. What else, guys? Cool. Animal Crossing for August. Okay, Animal Crossing for August. All right, Animal Crossing for August. That's a bold statement. Oh, by the way, this is Animal Crossing New Leaf. Okay. There is a rumor that there is Animal Crossing New Leaf is getting a port for the Nintendo Switch in HD. Okay. So it's coming from a 3DS to Nintendo Switch. So this is Animal Crossing New Leaf. There's a rumor that we're getting Animal Crossing New Leaf or to the Switch. All right, let's see here. A big game like Mario Odyssey 2 has to release in May. Okay, so all right, so let's go ahead and put Mario Odyssey 2 in May. All right, so we got Mario Odyssey 2 in May. Okay, Pokemon in November. Okay, Pokemon in November. All right, let's see here. Pokemon. I got Pokemon in November. All right, we got this is Let's Go Pichu, but it's a Let's Go game. Let's see here. Pokemon, yeah, Pokemon. Whoa, you guys are on the same page about Pokemon. Pokemon November, yeah, everybody's on the same page. The biggest and best game releases is in the spring. For example, Tears of the Kingdom. Yep, you're right. You're all right. Yeah, Pokemon Direct is happening soon too. It's gonna be in February at the end. Pokemon Presents happening. Yeah, you're right. Let's see here. Da-da-da. All right, so let me know any more Metroid. I'm guessing Metroid will be September, October. All right, so let's go ahead and put Metroid here. So Metroid is. Are you saying Metroid Prime 2 and 3 or Metroid Prime 4? For September. So Metro Prime 2 and 3 or Metro Prime 4 for September. Here, direct. Luigi's Mansion HD in October because it's Halloween. Yeah, that makes sense. Luigi's Mansion HD. Okay, let's put that in October. Yep, that makes sense. All right, we got April, June, July. Let's see here. Probably 2 and 3 first. Okay, 2 and 3 first. And okay, so we'll have that. And you said what month? September? Okay. Luigi's Mansion HD on June, please. All right, we'll move it to June. We'll move it to June. There we go. Because they did say it was a summer. They did say it was coming in the summer. So I think you're right. I think Luigi's Mansion will be in the summer. So that leaves October for Metroid Prime. This one right here. I do not think Metroid Prime 4 might be out. I think it might be released. Announced. Let's see here. We got Odyssey 2 and Galaxy 2. Yeah. They did say it was coming out in the summer, so you're right. You are right. So it makes sense to be in June. So Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze in January because it's cold. That's funny. So this one represents the new 2D Donkey Kong game. So yeah, well, let's go ahead and put it in January. All right, this is 2025. Okay. This is here. Luigi's Mansion. New Leaf. Yeah, so having fun. Hopefully they do it. They port New Leaf to the Switch. The big thought behind this. Okay, sweet. Animal Crossing. Let's see here. Pokemon. Remember. Okay. All right. So we still got more games here. Mario Galaxy 2 April. Okay. Mario Galaxy 2 in April. Let me go get that. April. Mario Galaxy 2 in April. We got Tomodachi World. Legend of Zelda. Twilight Princess and Wind Waker dual pack. and we got Metroid Prime 4 with only two slots left. After we do all two, we fill the 2 slots, then we'll look at this thing, and you guys let me know if you want to move any of the games to wherever. Okay, so if you change your mind about when Mario Galaxy 2 is coming out, change and let me know where you want to change it, and I can change it. So we got Tomodachi World, we got The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, and Metroid Prime 4. Okay, so which of these games are most likely to come out in one of these months that are still available here? I don't think Metroid Prime 4 will be out this year. I think Metroid Prime 4 will be out next year. Metroid Prime 4 in February. Wind Waker, September. Wind Waker, September. All right, and we got one more game. The 2 myths. We got 2 myths. Which one do you guys think is most likely to come out? The 2 myths. Either Metroid Prime 4 or Tomodachi Life in February. Which one has a bigger chance of coming out? Metroid Prime 4 in February 2025. Okay. All right, so we got Metroid Prime 4 in February 2025. I believe that. I think that Metroid Prime 4 will be a next year game. I think we'll hear about it this year, but I think we'll see it next year. Because this year is about Metroid Prime 2 and 3, and Nintendo will now release 2 Metroid Prime games or packages at the same time. Right? In 2023 we got Metroid Prime remastered, and that was it for Metroid. And so this year is Metroid Prime 2 and 3, and the next year is Metroid Prime 4. All right, now let's go over it and let me know what you guys think. Are you happy with this? Do you think or should we change anything on the list? Should we change anything? Does it look good, or should we change? Let me know what do you guys think to be changed. Does DLC count? There's still Splatoon DLC coming. DLC, I have to make another I would have to make another chart or another graphic so that I can include DLC. So far, this just includes unreleased games, unreleased first-party games for the Switch, and so I think it looks fairly good. Okay, so everybody agree that we might get a Mario Galaxy 2 in April, and then a Mario Odyssey 2 in May. I think change April and September. Galaxy 2 come out later in the year, not right before. Yeah, you're right. So change April and September. April and September. So we have so change April. You want to put Mario Galaxy 2 in September, and then put in April Legend of Zelda Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. And it makes sense because they could actually announce this in the Nintendo in the February Direct in February, right? And then of course release it in April. And all these games are Nintendo Switch games that are coming out or ports. All right, I might be wrong, but about Mario Kart, but it looks good. Mario Kart December. Mario Kart looks great in December. You know, Mario Kart looks great in December. One thing I would actually I would state that normally, at least for the Nintendo Switch, in the past, I would say 2-3 years, Nintendo has actually avoided releasing games in December, and they've only released games in November. Like the last games they released in November, and so yeah, they would release games all through the year until November. November would be the last game of the year. I added December because Nintendo has released games in December in the past. They have done it, and so that's why I added December there. But Mario Kart looks like a really good game for December. I think that's a big seller, and but but let me see here. Metro Prime 4. Mario Kart is a game that most likely will be for the Nintendo Switch 2 rather than the Nintendo Switch. Right? So maybe, if you look at that logic, Mario Kart 9 will not come out on Switch. It will come out on Switch 2. So do you guys think that Tomodachi Life would have a better chance than Mario Kart 9 to make it on the Switch? What do you guys think? It's a cool lineup. It's a really good lineup, right? It's a very, like, this year, it looks like a very good lineup. Everybody good with the lineup? Everybody good? Give me some emojis in the chat. Give me some good emojis in the chat. Well, Power Mad UK, there is not going to be a new Animal Crossing, but we might get a port of Animal Crossing New Leaf. So an Animal Crossing New Leaf might get a port on the Nintendo Switch from the 3DS to the Switch, and so there is that rumor out there for Animal Crossing New Leaf. Okay. What do you guys think? Are we good? Do you guys want to move on to Nintendo Switch 2 news? Swap the Marios. Oh, okay. Swap the Marios. All right, let's swap the Marios. We'll put Mario Galaxy here. And we'll put Mario Galaxy in May. Makes more sense because it is a port. We don't know whether Mario Odyssey 2 is coming out. Mario Odyssey is also another. Mario Odyssey 2 will also be for the Switch 2. But this makes more sense. You're right. Mario Galaxy 2 it is a port, so that one maybe more at the beginning of the year, right, towards this area. And Mario being a big game for May, I think that also makes sense. So I think a lot of people will be happy to see a Super Mario Galaxy 2 HD being the May game for Nintendo Switch. I think that'll actually be a good thing. Now, remember, this is a Nintendo Switch lineup, but there's also a secret lineup for the Nintendo Switch 2 of games that they're going to be announcing. So I would expect, like, if Nintendo does announce the Nintendo Switch 2 in March, okay, then I would expect Nintendo to also, in June, issue a February Nintendo Direct and games that are coming for the Nintendo Switch 2. In March, if Nintendo does do a Nintendo Switch 2 reveal in March, then at least we know that they will also talk about the launch games, the launch titles. And because those launch titles will probably be Mario 3D World, or the big 3D Mario that's coming, and also Mario Kart could be a launch title that Nintendo might announce. Metroid Prime 4 could also be another launch title that Nintendo might announce for the next Nintendo Switch. I am in the minority that believes that Nintendo might announce I would maybe not within the launch day, but launch season within the next 3 months or 4, a new Animal Crossing game. You know why? Because Animal Crossing is the second best selling game on the Nintendo Switch, period. And so if you count all of those users, people who own Animal Crossing who are expecting the next one, that's going to be a big giant system seller, right? If you are a huge Animal Crossing fan and you know that the next Animal Crossing is on Switch 2, you're going to get the Switch 2, right? You're going to want to get it. And so let's hear, Mike, what about Super Smash Bros 25th anniversary? That's also probably going to be on Switch 2. That's also going to be on Switch 2. Remember that this is the end of the lineup for the Nintendo Switch, and so there is no more games coming out for Switch 2. Then Nintendo president Suntaro Furukawa, he did say that Nintendo will continue to get games until the fiscal year ending in 2025. Guys, this is the fiscal year ending in 2025, right? Because it starts in March of 2024 and it ends in February of 2025 or March of 2025. I missed a month there. But this is the last year for the Nintendo Switch receiving games exclusively for the Nintendo Switch. And they, even for support, they said that they were going to support the Switch with games until March of 2025. I believe the Switch will still be working years from now because it's going to continue to get updates for NSO, updates for Nintendo Switch Online, and updates for games, right? DLC, updates for the system itself. But all the major things, all the major stuff is going to happen on Switch 2, right? And with Nintendo using a system that makes it easier for you to buy a Switch 2 and just log in and have access to everything, I think that the transition is going to be smooth, going to be good, you know? And so I'm excited. I'm very excited. Now, let's move on to something else. Let's move on to one more thing. When will the old gen Pokemon games will come out? Like the old gen, like the like remakes. This is a port year, so Nintendo might port or remake a game. Who knows? We'll find out. We'll find out in February for the Pokemon Presents, right? We'll find out when the Pokemon Presents comes out. We'll find out then. And so let's move over to Switch 2 now because I got one more thing to share with you. Got one more thing to share here with you guys. All right, so I have one more thing to share with you guys here, really quick, and let's move on here. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. Share my screen one more time here because I got one more piece of information to share with you. And it's, of course, it's from my Twitter account. All right. There you go. Okay. Remember how I told you that I drop up stuff on Twitter? I drop information on Twitter. I don't do videos on them anymore. I just drop information on Twitter about what I hear, right? And I just drop it out there. I don't claim to be a leaker, right? So I don't mind if some things come out right or not. It just doesn't really matter to me, you know? But I just like dropping that information. If I hear it, I'm going to put it on Twitter and just leave it there. And so this is the last information that I received when it comes to Nintendo Switch 2 launch and release date, okay? And so here it is. And I wrote it down just because it's my biggest and boldest statement regarding the Nintendo Switch 2. All right? And here it is. Let's read over it. Here it is. My biggest and boldest statement. Nintendo will reveal the Switch 2 on the third week of March. The third week of March, Nintendo will reveal the Nintendo Switch 2 in an event in Seattle, a live event in Seattle. Okay, they will start sending invitations to the media in late February for Seattle. Be a closed doors event for the media and for developers and stuff like that. And Nintendo will reveal the Nintendo Switch 2 the third week of March with a release in May or June, like toward the end of May, beginning of June. All right. After that, all the focus will be on Nintendo's on Switch 2 games. Okay. So they're gonna release games. They're gonna just kind of focus on the games that they announced. For example, on that third week of March, the reveal, not the release, the reveal. They are gonna mention the launch games for the Nintendo Switch 2. They can mention Mario Kart. They can mention Mario, the 3D Mario game, maybe a Donkey Kong game, maybe an Animal Crossing game, something related to whatever Nintendo is promoting for that Nintendo Switch 2, right? And so this is what I have so far. Okay, Nintendo Switch 2 reveal the third week of March. I don't know when, but the third week of March. And then the release will be towards the end of May, beginning of June. Sometimes says more May. So could be the end of May. Now, why does this make sense? Why does this make sense? Because first thing, after the third week of March, we have all these events happening, right? We have all these events happening for gaming. Summer Game Fest. We got a whole bunch of other shows that are coming up to announce new games, and so Nintendo's gonna take stage to announce all of these awesome games that are coming for Switch 2. You know, they're gonna really push whatever new feature it has, whether it's VR, whether it's the new screen, the bigger screen, you know. And so that's what they're gonna do. This is basically what I'm putting it out there. Okay, this is what I'm putting out there for what I believe will happen. What day of the week do you think? I have no clue. No clue. Could be a Wednesday, could be a Friday. Yeah, could be a Wednesday, could be a Friday. But I have no I don't know exact dates. But here, has anyone noticed that Nintendo hasn't been tweeting much on social media? Yeah, they've slowed down just because they've already announced everything they need to announce, right? Yeah, so it's gonna be big. It's gonna be big. They're just gearing up. They're getting ready, guys, because if they are announcing in March, we're only about 2 months away, right? January. I don't count January. January, February, March, right? And so that's basically when I feel Nintendo will announce the Nintendo Switch 2, reveal it, and then release it 2 months later, 2 to 3 months later. Next streams after an hour for most users if you want to. Okay. All right. So that's what we have, guys. That is what we have. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Let me know in the comments. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know if Nintendo will go to Summer Game Fest. Yeah, I think Nintendo will probably have game announcements, maybe, or third-party games announcing on Summer Game Fest. So, I agree with you, Joyce. I think Nintendo is going to be very busy themselves with their own events. But I do think we're going to get a lot of Switch 2 announcements for Summer Game Fest, which is going to be completely awesome, right? It's going to be completely awesome, and I seriously cannot wait. I'm going to keep you guys up to date. Like literally, I'm going to be like a hawk. Okay, I'm going to be like a hawk with my eyes open everywhere. All right, trying to find the latest and greatest information to share with you regarding this event, regarding Nintendo Switch 2, regarding what Nintendo has planned, because we know that something great is coming this year. And I want to keep you guys up to date to make sure that all notifications are turned on. Let's see here. June 6th. June 6th sounds like a good date for a release. June 6th sounds like a good date. I look weird. I look kind of weird. Hold on a second. Mira. There you go. So June 6th actually sounds like a very good date. Sean Starlight says, I think Nintendo should announce it in April or May, in spring, or maybe in the summer. Yeah. Nintendo wants to position themselves to take advantage of all the marketing, all the free marketing in the summer. You know, we got Summer Game Fest, we got Summer Game Fest, we got a whole bunch of other, other conventions that are happening around. What is it? Do we have a birthday? Birthday list sorted. Happy birthday, Ava. Is it Ava's birthday? Happy birthday, Eva. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. Hope you have a wonderful day today. What? Excuse me, like President Steam just to. No, June 6th is my birthday. All right. June 6th is your birthday. Well, I hope you have the most wonderful June 6th ever. So there you have it, my friends. There you have it. It's happening. We are in Switch 2 alert season. Things are happening. Things are happening fast, and so I hope you guys enjoyed all the information I shared with you. One more thing. I hope I'll be opening the next Nintendo console. Yeah. And so one more thing I wanted to share with you guys. All right. So as you all know, now I want to share. I just want to share a really quick live update, if it's okay with you guys. Let me know in the chat if you guys want to hear a little update on the situation, on me, on the channel, what's happening, what are the plans, and I promise I'll be quick. I won't take too much of your time, but I want to share a life-changing update that I'm about to do with you guys and with the channel and with everything and everything together, right? So as you all know, if you guys already know, as you guys already know, let me lower it down here. All right, so as you guys already know, for those of you who did not know, I'm legally blind, right? I'm disabled. I can't see out of this eye, right? This eye is completely blind. This eye is around, on a good day 70%, on a bad day 50 to 40%, right? And so although it looks like I'm actually looking straight at you, I've trained myself. I've trained myself well to be able to be on camera, to adjust all the settings on my computer in order for me to read things that are bigger or smaller, whatever. There are shortcuts that I take on my computer to make sure that I can actually see, right? A lot of the stuff I hear in my headphones, like I can hover over letters and words, and it reads it to me on my headphones, and you guys can't hear it out there, but you can hear it here. Um, and so I've trained myself really well to do what I do on YouTube with my disability, right? But in the outside world and the general world and the day-to-day world, my life has been affected. Like my life has been really, really affected by my disability. And you guys know I work for Apple. I work for a big giant computer company, Apple. That's been my bread and butter. I make more than enough, make more than enough to support my family through my job because I have an education, right? I went to college. I have a good job, and so unfortunately, my daily job has been affected by my disability, and so it's come a point where I had to go. I cut my time with my regular day job, like my full time job, and I'm working a third of my schedule instead of working the full 8 hours or 9 hours or whatever I work at the time. I only work like 4 to 5 hours a day, and it's come to a point where I now am finding myself really, also it's become very difficult for me to even continue, and it's gonna be a big change for me because unfortunately I'm gonna have to stop working because my disability is progressive, and I've kept myself working throughout the entire time. There was a point last year where I had to take a leave of absence for a while, right? And when I took that leave of absence, it affected like literally like affected completely my financial life, right? It just affected it completely. Um, and so it was I went back to work even without getting the treatment that I needed to get for my eyesight because of that, because we were struggling. It was just a bad situation altogether. And now I'm back to a point where I'm about to again just lose my job and it come because of my disability. And it's just completely it's gonna be gone for good. Fortunately for me, um, I've been seeing so many doctors that they at least um were able to get me help with disability, right? With having like help for disability. And so um with this, I decided to make a huge and major decision, for myself, for my family, um, for you, and it's to I'm gonna go all in on YouTube. Um, I I right now make some income on YouTube, and I know that that can increase the more time I dedicate to it. But if there is an area in my life that I feel makes me feel like I can do something, is actually working for you guys. Is actually this this right here. This is an area of my life where I don't feel disabled. I don't feel like I can't, right? And it's hard when you're in a position and your physical disabilities kind of get in the way from you being the best part of yourself in a certain position, right? And that's been happening for me all my life in my regular day job. But now that I found this love that I have for content creation for YouTube, for the first time in my life, I don't feel like I have limitations. And I owe it all to you guys. I owe it to you for supporting me, for being here, for making it possible for me to become a YouTuber, right? And to be an excuse me, a positive influence on the community, right? Of never giving up, right? And keeping the journey going, right? And so I'm gonna go full time on YouTube. I'm gonna go full time all in. You guys are gonna see more of me. You're gonna see the content is going to increase. The quality of my content is going to increase even more. You're gonna get more interaction with me on camera. I'm gonna have more live streams, like a schedule of live streams going on, where we can talk about news or we can play video games together. Right? We can have our tournaments. That's coming back, and so I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm jumping in. I'm going all in. Um, and the reason why I'm going all in is because I've already figured this out. I've been doing YouTube now for 3 years, and so I already have a steady income from YouTube. We have sponsors lined up, right? And so I can actually make a living off YouTube, right? And I'm talking about with our sponsors that are coming to the channel. I'm talking about with ad revenue, right? I'm talking about with your support as a member. I have the most amazing members in the world. You guys are just amazing, and yeah, I'm doing this. I'm going all in. Um, and I hope that you guys can support the channel. You guys, if you can't become a member, with your view, with your like, with your comment, you guys are supporting the channel more than you know, and that means the world to me. That means more than the world to me. And so, yeah, I wanted to let you guys know, going all in. Officially, 2024, Mike Odyssey is a full-time content creator on YouTube, and we are going to explode this channel. We're going to grow like never before. We're going to become a big influence to the world. We're going to spread love, positivity. We're going to spread the joy of Nintendo and gaming, and we're going to do this together. So thank you guys for your support. I appreciate you more than you know. And even though it's not, it's you know, it's life pushing me. It's this is the thing. Sometimes when a door closes, then another one opens, right? Sometimes a door closes for a reason. And some of us, because of that door closing, we get distracted, we feel bad about ourselves, and we feel that it is our fault. But it's not our fault. The reason why that door closes is because we're done with that. And then there are other doors for us to go through. There are other ways, other paths for us to take to continue to grow, right? And we spend so much time knocking on that door that just closed, or trying to keep that door open, prying it open, that we forget that we miss out on something else that was just meant right for us. And so if anything ever happens that you see a door closes in your life, or something happens that pushes you away and tries to refocus your sight, trust the process. You know, you really are geared and prepared enough to handle whatever life throws at you. If you're going through something right now, it's because you're stronger than whatever you're going through, because you're standing right now and you're looking, we're here live, right? So if you ever go through something, if you're going through a heartache, you're going through financial stress, if you're going through whatever you're going through, the fact that you're standing right now means that you're stronger than that situation. You are more capable than you think, and that there's nothing you can't accomplish if you really put all your heart and your mind to it. So whatever you're going through, know that you are stronger. Know that you are bigger than that. You can step on it and say, "Nope, I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you, and I will overcome this. I will get through this. It doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter what it is. It could be something as big as losing somebody that you've had for a long time in your life, right? I went through that last year. And at the moment it seems like your world is ending. What is happening is that your heart is becoming stronger and you're becoming wiser and you're becoming the you that you're meant to be. So thank you guys for thank you guys for just for being here. Know that you are more capable of doing anything, guys. Anything. There's nothing you cannot do. Don't ever let anybody convince you that it's not for you, because it is for you. It is for you. You deserve it. Yes, you do. So fight for it, work for it, and just focus, right? And it's everyone has dreams. Not everybody will understand your dreams, but they're yours. They're yours to fight for. They're yours to carry. And you might talk to your neighbor and say, "Hey, I have this dream," and that person might not support you or push you through. Is because it's not their dream. They don't understand it. They haven't been given that dream, and therefore they will never support that dream because it is yours. It is only yours to accomplish, yours to go within. Just focus on that because it is yours and it was given to you. So never give up. Continue that journey and live to the best of of your ability. Love with all your heart. Don't hold anything back. And don't hold anything back. Seriously, don't hold anything back. This year, 2024, promise to love stronger, promise to try harder, promise to work harder, to live larger, to be the best person, the best version of yourself, and even improve upon that, and we're all gonna be just we're all gonna be okay. We're all going through the same thing together. We're all in this boat together. We're all in this odyssey, right? And so it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. All right, guys. So thank you so much for being here. Hour and 20-minute live stream. And I appreciate every one of you for being here. I'll continue to do this. Stay tuned for the next video. Remember, never, ever give up. That is not an option. I'm not going to let you. Don't even let those words come out of your mouth. Never give up. Never give up. And continue the journey on. Thank you, guys. Bye. Peace.